where he goes deep into the Word of God with biblical teachings for better understanding.
And Jacob said, if you bless me, and if you are with me, and if you take me to that place, and if you bring me back, you will be my God. And God said, okay, you will do fool, but I will walk with you nonetheless.
Tune in on PlusTV Sundays 9:30 a.m. for a new program, or catch the repeats on Mondays 11 a.m. and Thursdays 11 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. We would love to hear from you. Write in and share your thoughts, prayer requests, or even post questions you may have regarding the Bible passages. Email plustvbelize@gmail.com. Foundations. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain.
Do you enjoy learning and wanting to know more about Christ your Savior? Then join Phil Sanders in Search of the Lord's Ways every Sunday 7:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. on Plus TV for half an hour of beautiful hymns and Bible messages. Messages are repeated on Tuesdays at 1:30 and Fridays at 10:30 a.m. Search in the Word for God's will. Know more and do more for the God we love. In Search of the Lord's Ways with Phil Sanders is being brought to you by the Church of Christ in your area. Be sure to visit.
Mopping, tiles, furniture, and...
Miss, you don't need all of this, man. Only this you need to make 4 out of this. And it's cheaper than all of them put together.
I want it.
Green Clean. All your cleaning needs in one bottle.
Measles is a virus that is highly infectious and spreads through the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It often starts with a fever, cough, runny nose, and red, watery eyes, followed by a rash that spreads all over the body. Measles can cause serious complications. But here's the good news. Measles is preventable. The safest and most effective way to protect your child is through vaccination. The MMR vaccine is safe and available at your nearest health centers and clinics. Let's keep our families and communities safe. Get vaccinated. Stay protected. Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness in partnership with PAHO and UNICEF.
City residents, civic pride is all our responsibility. It's about taking ownership of our city and embracing its beauty. But amidst this beauty lies a growing concern: the continuous destruction of city property. And a part of civic pride is taking care of public property. Therefore, the Belize City Council takes this time to remind city residents that these acts are not just vandalism. They are crimes against rights to property and criminal damage to property. Under Chapter 101 of the Criminal Code within the substantive laws of Belize, a person who, without lawful excuse, destroys or damages any property belonging to another, intending to destroy or damage such property, or being reckless, shall be guilty of a crime. Upon conviction, a person can face up to 1 year imprisonment. We must all do our part to safeguard what belongs to all of us, what belongs to our city. Together, we can make a difference. This is our city. Let's respect it. Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
So when we face God, you know, we're not thinking the love of the Lord.
Spice up your next event with professional lighting. Call 610-5679 and give your audience an experience they'll never forget. Proper stage lighting ensures stage visibility, motivates, and sets the mood of the atmosphere. We provide services for weddings, concerts, parties, dance recitals, and much more. Captivate your audience. Improve your production today. Call Shamax Productions at 610-5679 for quality and professional stage lighting.
Cyber Realty and Development is the leader in providing solutions to the current land crisis in Belize. For homeowners and investors alike, Cyber Realty is offering special deals on half-acre parcels in its new Emery Village development. Enjoy prime land off mile 37 on the George Price Highway at an unbeatable price. All you need is the initial down payment of $275 Belize dollars. Take advantage and reserve your half-acre home sites today. Emery Village. Join the community. Invest in your future.
Blessed Gardens is servicing home gardens across the country from the nation's capital and helping Belizeans reconnect with nature. We have everything you need for your home garden, so get growing. We have various types of soils: fortified soil, composted soil, potting soil, and pure compost for your garden. We have quality seeds and over 65 varieties of food seedlings for your garden. We even have organic insecticides available, EM soil treatment, and Polyshade for your excessive sun or rain. Blessed Gardens has all your garden solution in one location. Call 610-5679. Visit us at the Bubba Pan Market Plaza or enjoy our free deliveries across the country. Blessed Gardens. Get growing, Belize.
Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize, sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I spread my bed? Where would I lay my head? Nobody know, nobody know. If I ever had to leave my home, no other place I ever roam could be like Belize, be like Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize, sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. Creole and Garifuna. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize, sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I spread my bed? Where would I lay my head? Nobody know.
Good morning, Belize.
Nobody
Welcome to
know.
Rise and Shine Friday, the 15th of August. I am Santo Valencia, and holding over for my good buddy, Brother Fem Ito Cruz, but he is with me in the house. We know that Brother Fem go through challenges every once in a while, but his heart is right with us, and we really applaud Brother Fem making the effort to continue being with us in the show as much as possible. But we want to thank you this morning from north to south, east to west for joining us this morning. We have so much to discuss about. You know, of course, we're always bringing some good news of good things happening. You know, the Bible talks about good tidings of great joy. People like that. So we do have a full session this morning with our guests in the house. But we just want to ensure that we give you those big ups, all our listeners and viewers across this nation, also in the diaspora, that people continue to tuning in to PlusTV and Rise and Shine, because you want to know what's happening in Belize, and you're interested in the different affairs taking place. And along with all the negative things taking place, you know, I think that's about with every country that you go. You have your downside, but we want to keep building up our nation and keep things strong, keep things positive. And we have a great team of people, Belizeans, that want to see this happen. And so we want to thank you this morning for joining us. And of course, Brother Fem,
Pastor,
thank you for being with me, man.
Yes, Pastor. I feel like I did Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Honestly, all it depends. You're there for us as a dad, a pastor, a friend. You know, you could have been somewhere else, maybe they're in a bed, who knows? Or maybe they hit over the border. Yeah. But our responsibility when it could call, we got to go, and I thank God how we could take God things serious than some other people will say, well, I don't have to go today.
Mm-hmm.
But I just see the importance of taking this task before us and complete it. So, you know, here I'm a thing what Jesus said. He said, well and faithful servant. What do you say after that?
Well done, good and faithful servant.
Come into my rest.
Come into my rest. And we are getting a rest.
We are getting, but I don't want to go right now, the pastor.
No. We don't want to rest right now, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, sorry. I just want to say good morning. It's a joy to be here. Giving God thanks and praise that we're going to do, though. I don't know about you. And when I wake up, they're like 4:45, become one least birds sing, the cussing behind the tree.
Yes.
There. Man, and I said, God, Tony, I'll be telling the next 5 minutes. But it's a joy waking up or able to help myself. Thank God, and I'm happy to be amongst the living. Welcome to our morning show, Rise and Shine. Today is Friday.
And you know, Brother Fem, that we have Willie Costco them, like we call them. But you know, foreigners will always find and call it the scientific name for them.
Oh, what?
They could name for we bird and for we animal, you know?
Yes.
Like even the give not, then they got another name what they call him, but that give not, man.
Yes.
Right? As they call for we mountain code, they say that the scientific name, tapir.
Oh, man.
Scientific, okay, tell me, explain why is tapir, what tapir means. What are they, what's the explanation behind tapir? Because we call a mountain goat.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for we animal, Belize and a mountain goat. But they call them tapir, I guess they must say, sound better. Right?
Yeah.
From the Hag family. But this morning, Brother Fem, we do have a guest this morning that we want to talk so much about, like some of the positive things taking place in Belize. And so with that, I think
Yes.
if you not got your shout out this morning, before we get into our guest.
Okay, well, I want to say good morning to the Davis family. All the time watchery, Alfredo and brother, sister Vina and family there in Tikitl. Good morning, they also watch us. Rosa Dardon and husband Modesto Dardon, Marie, Esther, Tele, Ses, David, and Bido. Whole family responsible for a couple eyes a morning, kind of watch Rise and Shine. As long as they once not they work or they have, evening time people still catch way.
Yeah.
And then the last little big up this morning, I want to say good morning to our Prime Minister. We need to continue pray for him. I appreciate him. And I ask the country of Belize, make we continue to work like one team. And when things come to show that everybody going forward instead of some. So welcome to Rise and Shine, Prime Minister. And they tell me, say, I watch Rise and Shine sometime, but
Yes, man.
so we appreciate it.
Sure, and we have to, we should. It's our responsibility, obligation to pray for our Prime Minister. He's the leader of the country, and of course, the leadership of this country takes on lots of different arms, and it's a partnership, right? It's a partnership, but he is one of the primary leaders of this nation, and so we need to keep him in prayer.
Yes,
with politics, you know, we have to. And they do well if we country leaders do well, respecting the church and understanding the church, whether you're a Roman Catholic or evangelical or whether you're Methodist or whatever. It's one Christ, Jesus, that we all, you know, have hope in. And so they understand that, right? And so, yeah, it is a blessing having this nation partnering so well with our government. This morning, Brother Fem, we have a guest this morning from the Belize Project.
Yes.
Mr. Kenroy Young, sir, it's a blessing to have you with us this morning. Welcome to Rise and Shine.
Morning, sir.
He's a young boy, the old.
You're the old.
Yes.
You're the Femito old.
Yes, I.
Mr. Kenroy Young.
Yes,
yeah, and this morning we want to talk a little bit about the Belize Project. That sounds like something huge, right?
Yes.
Again, like I just said, it's a partnership. It's a broad base, right? Because we partner with governments and with different entities, like we will talk about. But tell us a little, what is Belize Project? Because for the people maybe just tuning in or not acquainted, what is Belize Project? And maybe you could introduce yourself and tell us, because you are representing Belize Project this morning.
Yes. Good morning to all the listeners out there, and I want to say thanks to PlusTV for having us this morning on the Rise and Shine Morning Talk Show. As you said, my name is Kenroy Young. I am the National Youth Director for Restore Small Groups Ministries, one of the ministries that fall under the Belize Project, and I am also the Public Relations and Marketing Personnel for the Hope Gala Executive Committee under the Belize Project. The Belize Project is a ministry that has been serving other ministries' efforts, NGOs and NPO in Belize for over 17 years now. Well, this year makes 17 years.
Wow.
We've been doing our magnificent work across the country of Belize, and we at the Belize Project, we look for other ministries to serve that are like-minded in our mission. Our mission at the Belize Project is loving people, places, and things to life through Jesus Christ. The Belize Project engages in many projects supporting spiritual goodwill efforts across the country. It directly engages in rehabilitation, reintegration, education, youth intervention, economic development, and entrepreneurship programs and facilities across the country.
And I noticed that you say it's been around for 17 years.
17 years.
I mean, that's quite a while. A lot of young people, they've been born it and they're about to finish high school and grew up with the Belize Project, pretty much, right?
Yes.
So how did that come about? Like,
the Belize Project started back in 2008, but the conception, the seed that was planted for the project to flourish was planted in 2005 when Mr. Matt Kelton met one of our visiting missionaries from the Nashville, Tennessee in the USA, visited Belize, and he visited Jacob's Farm in the Corozal district, where the founder of the Belize Project, Mr. Ishmael Valleos, they partnered together and they wanted to do something to help men in Belize who were struggling with different challenges, maybe be it personal challenges, struggles in their lives, substance abuse, men having trouble with substance abuse. And thus Jacob's Farm was created in 2005. And leaving off of the creation of Jacob's Farm, they wanted to do more across the country. And everything mainly started with seeds being planted in Corozal and then flourishing across the rest of the country into 2008 when the Belize Project was founded and formed. And from there, our projects or services or ministries that we serve have been building throughout the years across the country. And we're happy with what we're doing today, and we're growing more and more each year as we go by.
and I noticed that you hit one of my key notes. You said that you started off in helping men.
Yes.
which is a very significant part of the help that we need as a nation. Because our men have lost direction big time. And that's why we've been saying about men, the endangered species. But you never stopped the men, you started moving on.
Yes. We started over the years, we expanded into different areas. To date, we are serving other ministries across Belize, such as the Colby Foundation. The Colby Foundation has been one of the longest serving partners besides Jacob's Rehabilitation Farm. Mm-hmm. We've had a partnership with the Colby Foundation going on 12 years now. This year makes 11 years. We're going on 12 that we've been doing our Restore Small Groups Journey to Freedom programs in the Belize within the Colby Foundation. To date, we've had over 7,000 men and women who've successfully completed the Journey to Freedom programs at Colby Foundation, and they've graduated from these programs. Various books within the series of the Journey to Freedom guide that was written and authored by Mr. Scott Reel in the USA, who is a former life change coach from the YMCA in Nashville, Tennessee. He started Restore Small Groups Ministries in Nashville, and today that has expanded to be a global entity that is helping to change lives across many continents around the world. And we're so grateful for the Journey to Freedom program in the Belize Central Prison, and the men and the women that have undertaken these programs, even staff. You have officers who have sat in some of these programs, or civilian staff as well, and they participated in these programs throughout the past years, and it has helped them to bring back some semblance of healing and hope into their lives undergoing these programs.
Wow. Brother Fem, you...
Yes, maybe I could ask something. You mentioned that Kobe Foundation team up with your ministry to make this happen. Like you, sometimes you go out and you meet some of the youths on the street, and then tell you, "Why friend, we got Mr. Friend, he say we enjoy your guitar playing because I play guitar, I used to play guitar." He said, "Come back." Just about 3 weeks ago, I met a gentleman at the Belmopan Hilltop. He said, "Mr. Friend, he said, that you know me?" I said, "I know son." He said, "I right here from Belmopan." He said, I don't gone through my education, I look for again scholarship and go. Now, how nice it is to find my youth come back some years after and say, "I there a student, you don't remember." How encourage you to continue to do that work?
Well, Mr. Fem Cruz, I don't remember if you remember me. I am one of your students. I was serving a sentence inside the Belize Central Prison. I did 11 years.
Wow.
And many of the seeds that have been planted over the years, the spiritual seeds, many of them started to take root and sprout back while I was incarcerated at Colby Foundation. And he was one of the instructors of one of the programs that I would go to the church services at the Hope Chapel inside the prison. And so I've been working in the prison off and on throughout my 11-year sentence as a facilitator for various rehabilitation programs in the prison. In 2014, I did the Journey to Freedom program as an intern, and from there, that program made a tremendous impact on my life, and I moved on from being an intern in the program to becoming a facilitator, and I wanted to have a positive impact on the lives of these men and share the good news of God's word and the impact that programs that impart knowledges such as this can have on your daily life. So it keeps me going that now that I work with youths across the country, and I want to see better for men, because if you look at the biblical teachings, it says that the men are the head of the home and the head of the family, and we look to the men to bring us strong guidance and discipline and values into the family, where we have men who have created good vision and could have a good purpose to impart to other young men across communities in Belize City. So I keep going because I want to do good and want to see good for other men. And while I partake in sharing these programs and facilitating these programs, it also encourages me to stay on the right path as well.
That's some success story, I call that right there. And if we will listen to that testimony, it gives us an idea about what the Belize Project is all about. We have you say, if fish come from water, bottom and tell you alligator got to take who you want to believe. We got the feather at the bird in our hand, sitting right here. And not, you didn't just get rehabilitated here, but you're the National Youth Director for Restore Small Groups Ministries.
Yes, because I've been, over the past couple of months, I've been showing, I'm going on 2 years working with the Belize Project since being released from prison in 2022, and I've worked to improve on my performance and to grow, becoming from a regular facilitator to the district coordinator for Belize City for youth programs, and then being promoted to the National Youth Director for Restore, the Restore Group Ministries within the Belize Project. So people are seeing my skills. God knows my heart and what I'm doing and the impact that I can make in carrying the message of Jesus' love and his forgiveness and compassion to others, bringing hope and healing into the lives of other men and women across the country of Belize.
Well, I appreciate what you're doing, my brother, and being the voice and standing, because we have a the Belize Project have a complete board, of course, and people like Miss Ruth Williams, and a very prominent guy and a good acquaintance of mine, and I kind of like this guy, Mr. Willasey.
Yes, Mr. Willasey.
Norman Willasey, and he had been working at the Colby Foundation for a while, right?
Yes.
And it's amazing how God took the journey where God uses it. God just blow your mind, right? And they say in a life, man, if life throw you one lemon, you take it and make juice out of it.
Yes.
And in this case, we could see where a man like Mr. Willasey, when they throw that lime at him, man, he never just throw it back. He took that and he maximized and utilized what was thrown at him. And today he is the vice chairman.
Yes. We have the Belize Project board. We have, serving on the board of the Belize Project, we have Mrs. Ruth Williams, our chair lady, Mr. Norman Willasey, our vice chairman. We have Mr. Mario Castilla. Mr. Willasey is also the new country director for Restore Small Groups. He's my direct
Covering.
boss. Yes. For the Restore Group programs that we carry out in Belize. And then we have Mr. Mario Castellanos, who is our national treasurer. We have Ms. Beverly Pook, who is our new board secretary. We have Mr. Andrew Agas, who is also a member of the board, our former country director. We have Mr. Ishmael Valleos, who is the founder of the Belize Project. He sits on the board, and we have Mr. Brad Patico.
Man, that the man
the great musician, yes.
You enjoy him when he go in, right?
He is now a new serving member of the board of the Belize Project. He's been involved and with us for a while now, and he's seen the great work that the Belize Project is doing and the impact. It's not just the work that you do, you know, it's the impact that the work makes.
Absolutely.
I can go there every day and I can facilitate these programs, and we could be doing all these projects across the country, but what kind of impact does it make in the longer term, the short term and in the longer term? Because in terms of the programs that we do when it comes to the Journey to Freedom program under the Restore Small Groups Ministries, people expect that they say, okay, like in terms of the youths that we deal with under the youth intervention section in our organization, is like, okay, we have a troubled young man or a troubled young lady who is going through certain traumas or challenges, and people would say, all right, sign them up for the Journey to Freedom program. Let them see what it is. We would share with it about them, their principals, their counselors. It's a good program for them to go through. They would tell them, and then we would have some young people say, well, sir, I don't know anything about the project, and I don't know anything about the program, and then sir, I don't want to do that. And then when they come into the program and they're integrated into the knowledge that's being imparted, they become awakened. Things start to happen inside their mind that they come to a realization that maybe this is what I needed, this is what God wanted for me at this time, in school, at this present moment, to give me some message. And by the end of the program, I would see the results. I always tell the young people that they would, you know, the administrations of the school or the counselors would select to put in these programs. I would share with them, if you said that this person, you're putting them in the program because they're going through certain challenges, we want to know by the end of the program that they have learned something from the program that will impact them in their daily lives. It's a cognitive program that helps them move towards the steps, taking changes, making the plans, and taking the action to walk into these steps and goals that they want to change in their lives. It's the same thing as with Colby Foundation and on Jacob's Farm. You have to want the change.
Right.
It's not that we're pushing the change on you and the change cannot come for nobody in their lives like that. You have to want a change from a certain aspect in your life that is hindering you or maybe giving you challenges to move and you're stuck. If you don't want the change, then the progress isn't going to happen.
Right. It's the individual choice, because sometimes it's simply a matter of choice.
Yes.
And in unfortunate circumstances where you'll find a young man out there get caught up with the wrong crowd, and then start taking him in the wrong direction, because they become, if you're not going to a good family structure, out there, there's your family out there. And they will teach you, maybe it's not the things that you need to learn, but they will teach you.
Yes.
And like somebody says, you know, you got to study who you're following, where are they taking you, and is that where you want to go with your life? And so fortunately, God have brought you into this, that seemed negative at the time, but the Kobe Foundation, and you had men, I'm certain that Mr. Willis had a lot to do with shaping, molding, and helping you to find that direction.
Oh, well, yes, sir. He was my, I would say he was my boss for a good while in the prison, because while I was at the Interchange for Freedom Belize program, that is a part of the Freedom House there in Warren Creek, he served as the director there, and I used to be his right hand at the IFFB and also at the Sidney Craig School in the prison that he used to be the principal there. So he's helped me a lot in prison when I was facing some very difficult challenges and times, and he sat down with me and talked with me one-on-one. He shared scriptures with me. He would have motivational talks with me like a father to a son. So he played a very important role in shaping my rehabilitation from the time he came to work at Colby Foundation.
And then if you look at the work that you guys are doing now, you're partnering. You have the Jacob Farm. You also have Believe in Them Halfway House.
Yes, we have.
Can you briefly tell us a little bit about Believe in Them?
The Believe in Them Halfway House was recently opened in Louisville Village in the Corozal district. It's one of the new ministries that we're partnering with to bring men into a structured and disciplined and safe environment when they're leaving from rehabilitation centers such as Jacob's Farm and from the Belize Central Prison at Colby, and other men who are leaving other rehab centers from across the country in Belize. You know that they want to see that, society wants to see that someone who has been going through challenges in their lives, that when you're in an incarcerated or a healing community such as a rehabilitation center, after being released from there, a lot has changed while you've been secluded from society. So you have to look at how can we best serve these individuals to have their reintegration back into society, be successful. And Believe in Them Halfway House is a Christian organization that is about to offer this service in Belize. Presently, we have, I believe, only 2 men who are now a part of it. A part of the construction is still going on the facility. And the purpose of the Believe in Them Halfway House is to create a living environment that supports recovery of people transitioning out of drug or alcohol rehab centers, mental health treatment, and incarceration. Their mission is to restore broken lives and build a better society with the objective of providing its residents with, like I said, a structured and supportive living environment that will help them to maintain their sobriety and rebuild their lives when they come back out into society, because a lot of men come out of these rehab centers or the prison
and they don't know how to blend back in.
Exactly.
So Believe in Them, it kind of give you that where you start to blend in and then you flow, right? It's a flow. Because life is like a flow, right? It's like a little creek flowing into the river. That creek just blend right in, and you know how many small streams we have that comes down, and you know all streams, they're finding their way to our main body, a river, and then that river finds its way to the ocean. And so you just learn how to come in and blend right in and flow with it, right? And you had to learn that, and many others, and I'm telling you, you're just one of these great achievements and accomplishments that these foundations have really accomplished.
Yes.
But I'm certain there are more out there. And
many.
And I see you partner because you have, and then we got to talk about the gala, but we see you have education and youth intervention. And then we have this youth intervention program, special intervention program, reintegration. Of course, this is what we're talking about. Reintegration.
Yes, sir.
Is about like the belief in them, right? It's pretty much the same.
Leaving from incarcerated or healing communities where you were once secluded, and then we are offering the reintegration process. We bring programs to help assist individuals in the reintegration process. Our education and youth intervention programs are focusing right now in the Belize district. We go into secondary schools and we facilitate the Journey to Freedom series programs to our young people. And we offer them a time and a space to share, to open up and to share. You see, one of the challenges that I look to and I see in young people is a lot of young people they bottle up their issues and they hold them in and they don't really get to express them because they have this fear of rejection of what people might think or say about them once they open up, and it's very hard for young people to trust their adult counterparts. So when you gain the trust of these young people through these programs and they're open up and they're sharing, you don't want to lose that trust with them, and so we build that strong trust with them to open up and to share. And sometimes some of them don't share in the beginning, maybe the first 3-4 weeks of programs within these schools, but over the past year since I've been working, I've seen the impact that the program has made, such as Mr. Fem said, a student came up to him. I have students and my other facilitating team members, they have students that come up to them and they come to share their success with us, that they were going through this difficult time or this challenge at that point in time where they came into programs, and the program taught them how to think about different things in their lives in line with spiritual teachings and principles and values. So we've seen that change in our young people across the schools that we're working in Belize City, and we've recently partnered with the Leadership Intervention Unit in the Ministry of Home Affairs and New Growth Industries to offer the program to men who are reformed from the gang life or the criminal elements of lifestyle choices that they once made. And we successfully graduated 16 men from the first round of the program about 3 weeks ago. So that's one of the key things that we're trying to expand outside of schools into communities now, to bring the hope and the healing to the men and to the women in our communities. And by those seeds being planted across the various communities, they will spread across the country, and we can see more lives being changed and more hope being brought back into our broader society.
I love to hear you say that, and Brother Fem, you don't make your mark, never realize that there are people that remember the early contribution that you did that you thought was nothing and gone unnoticed, but they never gone unnoticed, Brett.
Thank God.
You see, we have one of them right there, sit down, right? Sit down right there with you, remembering you. You never remember him, but he remember you.
I don't remember my brother, but
these are what we live for, right?
Yes.
These are the kinds
As
of
he
things.
would always bring his guitar, and that would be one of the highlights, besides him speaking and sharing the word of God.
That's
and
right.
you know, he would visit. He has been visiting the prison for years, bringing other visitors to the prison.
right.
I remember he brought visitors to do a concert for us under the auditorium at Colby, and all those things made an impact on me, because you know, when they have these events in the prison, they would come around and they only select a few inmates from each section. And I would always want to be on the list, and they would say, give somebody else a chance, man. Let somebody else go. We tired of see you under the auditorium. But you know, they would change their mind and say, make younger, man. Because they always good at anything. God knows what he was doing in planting these seeds through these different people that I came in contact with throughout the years. And even when I was on my rebellious path as a young person and the wrong decisions that I used to make, he was still planting seeds then. And so we continue to plant seeds of hope and healing across Belize. We've been working and partnering with the Belize Police Department, the Belize Coast Guard, the Belize Defense Force. We've had our programs from under the Restore Small Groups Ministries that come under the Belize Project being shared also with these men and women in our armed forces and our public safety entities across the country. And we also have the House of Dorcas.
That's right.
Which is a women's
a
shelter for women, a safe haven for women and their children. If the need arises for them that they're going through domestic violence or any personal struggle or challenge, Dorcas House is one of the ministries that we serve under the Belize Project. Or the main goal at Dorcas House is to provide vulnerable victims a safe space for them to spend time while their cases are being reviewed or their personal challenges and needs are being addressed. They assist the women at Dorcas House with Journey to Freedom programs as well, and other educational programs that equip them to become productive women when they leave this institution of safe haven. They just don't come in and they sit around. They have programs that they partake in, and they also offer productive skills to them as well. And we have our section under economic development and entrepreneurship under the Belize Project, where we partner with different organizations, entities, and individuals that have a plan and they want to make a change in their lives or their community to assist others. So under our economic development and entrepreneurship projects, we sponsor other organizations. We give them seed grants, and we offer them materials, and they offer and bring hope and healing to people in their community while having them develop other skills as well.
It's the same Flourish 31, right?
Flourish 31 is one of the big entrepreneurship partners that we have from under the Belize Project, yes.
And then we're running out of time here, getting ready for our next guest. We want to talk about the Belize Project, the Hope Gala, though. We got to talk about that Hope Gala, right?
Yes.
2025 Hope Gala. Tell us quickly what we could get, how we could get ready for that Hope Gala. This is a big deal, also.
Yes, this is the biggest part of our fundraising efforts for the year. The Hope Gala 2025 is being hosted at the Best Western Biltmore Plaza on the Philip Golson Highway once again this year. We picked the same venue. All the proceeds from the Hope Gala are shared amongst the ministries and for the administrative work being done by the Belize Project. The Hope Gala is bringing awareness to healing communities in Belize and how to support their efforts. This year the Hope Gala is being held on Saturday, October the 18th, 2025 at 6 p.m. Hope Gala tickets are $100, non-refundable. If you'd like to purchase your Hope Gala tickets, you can contact the WhatsApp number, or you can make a regular call to the number as well, 636-8147. That is the number for our chairlady, Mrs. Ruth Williams. She is the go-to person for tickets and sponsorship. You can also visit our website at www.hopegala.bz, or you can email us at thebelizeproject2@gmail.com. As it says on the flyer there, as you're seeing on your screen, all donations are touching lives and changing Belize. Every single cent makes a positive impact across this country. Some of it we may see and some of it we may not see, because we also do anonymous donations to other individuals and entities from proceeds of the Hope Gala. And this year we're seeking sponsorship for the Hope Gala. We have gold sponsors. Once you become a gold sponsor for the Belize Project, you will receive 10 tickets, and we will have your organization or the individual or the family or entity donating as a gold sponsor. You will receive large prints on all our promotional materials, and you will receive an award on the night of the event. And we have our silver sponsorship for $2,500. For becoming a silver sponsor, you will receive 6 Hope Gala tickets, medium print on all our promotional materials, and your name will also be mentioned on the name of the night of the event, along with an appreciation award. And for our bronze sponsors of $1,000 Belize dollars, you will receive 4 Hope Gala tickets and small print on all our promotional items.
Beautiful, man. And so people that want to get behind this ministry here, and of course, obviously, we know this thing works, right? We have one of the testimonies right here in front of us. So if just in case you wonder, he's right here, you've heard the testimony, and it's an ongoing thing, so we need to get behind this. Sir, I want to thank you so very much for coming this morning and being with us, and thank you for continuing touching lives and all the rest of the all the rest of the body here and the board of directors that keep pushing forward, and I believe that it's a blessing to our nation. And so, thank you again.
Thank you.
We're going to wrap this segment up because we have another guest on, and we'll be talking about the Beef Fest coming up tomorrow. It's the Belize Beef Fest, and that's something you want to good barbecue stuff taking place. We'll talk about it in a little while. Don't go away, Brother Fem.
Keep it up on the rock.
We'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine on PlusTV.
Land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize, sweet Belize. Land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go?
B-Box offers Benny's customers the opportunity to earn points on their purchases at any Benny's locations or its entities, such as Best Manufacturing, Benquip, Island Freight Forwarders, Benny's Contractor and Lumberyard, and B-Mart. To learn more, visit our website at www.bbox.bz. Remember, loyalty is always rewarding with B-Box. Brought to you by Benny's, quality and savings.
The new designs for Belize's new banknotes have been revealed. But why are only 2 national figures featured on the banknotes? The individuals honored on our new banknotes have received Belize's highest distinction, the Order of the National Hero. As of January 2025, only 2 persons have been awarded this title. The Right Honorable George Cadle Price, regarded as the father of the nation, who was the first Prime Minister of Belize and renowned leader in our road to independence, and the Honorable Philip Stanley Wilberforce Golson, one of the longest-serving members of the House of Representatives, known for his unwavering stance on protecting and preserving Belize. By featuring these heroes, we honor their invaluable contributions to the development of our nation. New look, same value, heroes' legacy. Learn more at www.centralbank.org.bz. A message from the Central Bank of Belize.
Hello Bamapan, welcome back to the second segment in this series of the Trade License Act 2024. I'm Councillor Chris Enriquez, and today we'll be discussing your business productive footprint and how it impacts your trade license fee. Let's break it down. Your business's productive footprint is the square footage of the area where your operations are conducted. It excludes common spaces such as agricultural lands, lobbies, restrooms, stairways, parking lots, storerooms, and shared hallways, unless they are used for profit. Your business falls under an economic classification based on your business type. This classification, as well as your zone, will further determine the rate applied to your business.
Hi, I'm Lauren Milton. I'm the Evaluation Manager here at the Bamapan City Council. I know a lot of people keep wondering what we're measuring when we visit their business. So let's take a closer look at what productive footprint looks like for the different types of businesses. As you can see, we measure the area used for business purposes only. This includes retail space, dining areas, or workspaces. For example, here's how the productive footprint is calculated for a coffee shop, a supermarket, and an office space, specifically an accounting firm. Let's take a coffee shop for instance. Here we see the kitchen, the bar, and the dining areas as productive space. What's noteworthy here is that a restaurant and an ice cream parlor has similar productive space as a coffee shop. Next, we have a supermarket. For this business, we measure the entire retail floor, including aisles, checkout counters, and display areas. The storerooms and employee break areas are excluded since they are not used to generate direct sales. Lastly, we look at an accounting firm office. The productive footprint here includes the client reception, conference rooms, and workspaces where the business's services are provided. Excluded are areas like break rooms, restrooms, kitchen, and non-operational storage. As you can see, productive footprint is the usable square footage where your business is conducted. This excludes common areas like lobbies, restrooms, and parking spaces, except in cases where these areas are used for profit. Remember, productive footprint looks different for different businesses, so be sure to accurately measure your premise to ensure your fees reflect your footprint. It is important to note that Schedule 8 of the Trade Licensing Act sets fixed trade license fees for specific classifications such as traveling professionals and auto dealers.
Knowing your economic classification and accurately measuring your productive footprint isn't the only factor in your trade license process. You must also consider that there are 4 municipal zones and that your business is located in one of them. Each zone has a different guideline that will affect the rate applied to your trade license fee. As a reminder, the new Trade License Act takes effect on January 1st, 2025. Businesses without a trade license by then are subject to penalties and fees. So we encourage everyone to apply early before the deadline, December 31st, 2024. Stay tuned to our next segment where we will answer your key questions. Thank you for watching, and let's build a prosperous Belmopan together.
We just take the coast out.
Belize is on the move. The coastal road is now powered by Digi's ever-expanding 4G LTE advanced network. Now you can stream that music, track that storm, or stop to send that file. Digi 4G LTE has got you covered. Digi, leading Belize's digital transformation.
The Downtown Super Sale is back and bigger than ever. We're kicking it off with the 2025 Back to School edition on Saturday, August 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, stock up on everything you need for the new school year with unbeatable deals from the Angelus Press, A&R, Golden Bay, The Stationery House, Debari, Digi, DigiWallet, Smart, Cygertronic System, Cellular World, Fulltech System, and more. Need uniforms? Stop in at Mikado, Brody's, Swami's, and the original Little Melchor. While shopping, enjoy delicious food, refreshing drinks, a free kids zone, and live entertainment all day long. Want to showcase your product at the event? Contact our public relations department at 280-2308 or WhatsApp 673-9055. It all happens on Saturday, August 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Albert Street. Bring the entire family. This is an event you won't want to miss. Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
Pletz Home Builders is the largest house building company in Belize. Pletz combines the best skilled workers, high-grade materials, and the latest technology to produce the highest quality wooden residential structures. Request any size, color, and the home layout you want. Choose from hardwood or painted metal outer walls. Pletz can modify any of their existing house plans to your satisfaction, complete with all the installation services you need anywhere in the country, including ambergris Cree. They can also lift your house to your desired height up to 9 feet. From properly treated and cured lumber to quality sidings and floorings, let Pletz Home Builders give your home the finish you need. For prices or questions, call 823-0398 or go to www.pletzhomebuilders.com. Pletz Home Builders, we build to suit your needs.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. we're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
A universal exposition is a singularly important opportunity to showcase what a country has on offer by way of trade and investment opportunities, by way of culture, and also by way of the innovation that your country highlights. It's also a great opportunity to network with other countries and to get inspiration from what they have.
We're making them aware of the products that we have, and we're hoping that they can also buy. But at the same time, the investment opportunities, the services that we can assist them with. So there's a lot that we can do in the small area.
We've been actively promoting the Belize Investment Summit at Osaka, Japan, and we definitely want to follow up on leads and encourage investors, potential investors, as well as visitors to come to Belize. The target for the expo in terms of visitation is 28 million. By the ending of August, 1 million people will have visited the Belize Pavilion specifically, and so I'm pretty sure that you can imagine that there are leads to follow up on. It's definitely a market that we want to grow, a market to tap into. The Japanese are, high value, demanding very quality, high quality products, and so certainly our agro processing sector is one that I think there's a lot of potential to increase trade, to improve the way that we export and the volumes that we export into this market. And so we have fantastic products coming up out of Belize with export potential or already in the export market, and we're definitely hoping to boost that.
Don't think about 22,000 square kilometers. Don't think 400,000 people. Think about the Caribbean and Central America. Combine that area, it's a market of $400 billion. So there's a lot of opportunities that will be available to them.
Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I spread my bed? Where would I lay my head? Nobody know. Nobody know. If I ever had to leave my home, no other place I ever roam could be like Belize. Be like Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. Creole and Garifuna, Mestizo and Maya, living in peace. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I spread my bed? Where would I lay my head? Nobody know. Nobody know. If I ever had to leave my home, no other place I ever roam could be like Belize. Be like Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. Creole and Garifuna, Mestizo and Maya, living in peace. Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me sweet Belize. If If I ever had to leave Belize, if I ever had to leave Belize, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I spread my bed? Where would I lay my head? Nobody know. Nobody know. If I ever had to leave me home, no other place I ever roam could be like Belize. Be like Belize.
Segment, and right now we want to keep moving on and talk about what is happening tomorrow. There's a big deal taking place, and we have, we have the Beef Fest taking place where there will be a lot of action out there. And who haven't? Sorry, I don't have a microphone, but I'll get it. Who haven't been to the Belize Beef Fest? You need to be there because the Beef Fest is an annual thing that takes place, and out there you could have a lot of fun. And of course, have rodeo and all different kinds of stuff there. So we have the people that makes these things possible with us. And so we want to introduce our guest this morning to talk about the Beef Fest for tomorrow. Mr. Usher, you're the main man right here, right? For this morning, it's good to have you. And you introduce your panel because we have...
Well, that's what you say, that I'm the main man right now. But yes, we are on the fourth annual Belize Beef Fest and Rodeo. The first 3 years was a blast, and we expect this year to be even better,
right?
And bigger.
Bigger and better. That's it.
That's right. That's right. This year, Mr. Santi and the Belizean public, it's a celebration of Belize's vibrant livestock industry. That's our theme today.
Yes.
Understanding what our livestock industry is and the growth that is going on an annual basis at the Beef Fest is where we celebrate and bring together all participants along the value chain of cattle. So that's why you will find out there, you will find farmers, ranchers, you will find producers, processors, you will find even those who have time to play.
Right?
At the rodeo.
Have to have some play.
Right? And so the issue is we want to celebrate members within the livestock value chain, and that's what we do. And we expect that they will be out there, and more so that the population in Belize be out there and understand what the livestock industry is all about and what it does for this country.
We do have a very vibrant livestock, beef, cattle, and of course, this whole thing, and just be cattle. We also have the whole competition thing where we have to talk about that, right?
Oh,
but
yes.
we introduce, because we have my next side right there, so Mr. Matut.
Thank you, Mr. Santi.
And you're the real deal. You're the cowboy man.
Right. That's right. That's right. Good morning, rodeo fans out there. Tomorrow we will be having the kids rodeo. It will start at 10 a.m. sharp until midday. We will have events like barrel race, arena race, pole bending, breakaway ride, roping, and also calf riding. Now, this is where the younger kids get, the bull ride. That's that we have the guys them that start out in the kids rodeo now riding in the adult rodeo, and they come with a blast. You have Joshua Matut, Louis Matut. You have young Giovanni Cruz Jr.
That's right.
These guys there bringing it to the
Giovanni
seniors.
Cruz Jr. for him, the senior, our former champion.
Competition.
Yeah.
And for the adult rodeo, what we are doing this year, we are changing it a bit. We are picking all the best riders for the show to have a good show. So we have the old veteran Giovanni Cruz Sr.
Right.
He will be competing against his son Giovanni Cruz Jr.
That is interesting.
Exactly. We have the last year the habitual bull riding champion, Joel Neal. You know, he will be defending his championship.
We have to tell them where Joel Neal come from, because that's one of my peeps in there, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, and I have to big up my boys
he comes
there,
from
you know.
Rolling Creek.
Rolling Creek, all the way. Hip, hip, hooray, right?
We also have Densdale Wagner.
Correct.
Then we have Joshua Matut.
Yes.
We have Louis Matut.
We neighbor.
Definitely.
Yes.
My boys.
Vibrant.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We have Sean Armstrong Jr.
Yes.
We also have Leroy Waite from Georgeville. And Josiane Cruz. And also we have
Josiane is also his father's I don't remember if he won a champion. I think he won a championship also.
Yes,
Josiane and Vibrant younger rider also.
Definitely. If you watch most of the younger riders that is coming up right now, their father used to ride.
Right.
Like my son, I used to ride. Sean Armstrong Sr. used to ride.
That's right.
You have Josiane dad, Wilbert Vasquez used to
right.
ride bulls.
That's right. And he was a champion. Good people.
Definitely.
So we want to talk about that. We want to introduce, because we have a female guest also. Rodeo, that's one of my things. I like to talk about rodeo, right? That's one of my key things. So you tap into my channel, right? We want to introduce with female guests, because we also with the Talk Rodeo right now, but guess what? With the Talk Beef Fest, Mr. Usher, that not roast meat. We want to roast some meat. Who got the best roast meat?
No.
That not roast? Barbecue.
No, this thing is no roast, no barbecue.
Oh,
this is grilling.
That not roast and that not barbecue, that grilling.
Grilling.
But that tastes as good as the roast meat.
Well, roast take longer. Right? Grilling is boop over within 5-6 minutes. That meat and ready for you.
But that because of the kind of meat what we have too, right? When we talk about beef, the Vibrant Beef Project, that because of the quality of beef we they put out,
and
right?
This is what we want the Belizean public to know, that Belize have very good quality meat.
Absolutely.
To do even grilling.
And that's why we have some grilling competition.
And that's where the grilling competition is.
We have a beautiful female guest right here. So tell us, what you on the ride bull?
No, I won't be riding. I'm behind the scenes organizing.
So that big up your people.
Okay. Morning, everyone. My name is Jenny Hernandez. I'm the communication officer from BLP, and I'm behind the scenes organizing the grilling competition and the booths.
I think we have a farmer champion here for the rodeo.
No.
Oh, for the grilling.
For the grilling. Well,
so, but you do grilling?
No, I'm not participating. I'm organizing.
You only organize. I think you do grilling.
No,
I said, well, I mean, I root for you. You want to win.
She's the boss. Everybody have to listen to her.
Oh, so you keep the big stick.
Yes.
So were you there last year at the grilling also?
Yes, I'm always. Every year I'm there organizing everything. Well, this year we have the grilling competition. We're inviting the grillers to come out and participate. We have 3 categories: the beef, pork, and lamb. And the grillers, they only have to pay $100 per category, and we provide the meat.
And then you provide the meat?
Yes, they
so
just
I
need to
have to bring my seasoning.
Yes, the
and
grill.
Then you provide the meat, depending on which one I want grill or anyone or
you
three.
Choose if you want to participate in the 3 categories or just one.
If you choose the 3, and then what you have to pay $100 for each one.
Yes, for each one.
Man, but at least you might win oneself.
Yes, but remember the first prize is $1,000, the second prize is $300, and the third prize is $200. So
oh my, that's a good prize.
Yes.
So we had last year.
Santi, you know, over the past year there was a griller who win first place in one category, second place in another category, and third place in another category. So that griller got home with $1,500.
And he must have got a restaurant because I forgot it. Is they close by? Who to tell who that the last year winner? You remember who win last year?
Last year winner in the beef category was John Dick from Blue Creek. The man came out the first time the man came out and he dethroned the 2-year champion.
The man come out with a bang.
Wow. Yes.
So he win last year.
So if he doesn't come out, and I'm speaking to John, you don't come out this year, you don't have any reason to brag.
Boy,
because there will be another. Oh, he's participating. Okay, so
John Doig
he's
to come
coming
out
to
again.
defend his championship.
Why?
So
Look, I
that's
want to
good.
get to my wife was a can't stand her because he got a wife. You know, John go way back in the rodeo. I was talking about John that he has some of the best rodeo bulls that we ever said at Belize. And his daughter was a champion out there as well in the arena. Yeah. They did really good. His son also was a good bronc rider. He did very good and very in the bull riding. But then we have this year. We still have, because we have who we have second and third place still, right?
Emeritizan was the champion for the lamb category. No,
the sheep.
Yes, sheep. Emeritizan went into the beef category. He didn't want to go into the lamb category. Right there on the spot, Emery went into the lamb category and
he won it.
And won the lamb category. Imagine, he said he never participated or never grilled lamb before.
Wow.
And the man won, right? And then Miss Debs won for the pork. You know Miss Deb? Miss Deb was champion before in I think in pork, and she was champion before in beef.
Big up to my legal Miss Deb. Yeah. Wow, we go way back.
But last year she was third place.
And I gotta go have some Miss Deb hamburger, so I get a free promotion. Miss Deb, you have to give me another free hamburger. Yes, not only hamburger, she good pan. She good pan barbecue or grilled pork. Roast pork.
Grill on everything.
Grill. Boy, that was good for real, right? I still the roast meat. Wow. And this year, of course, we'll have it again. And but people have to register, you say, right?
Yes.
We have a number. It's 672-5275, where they can register for the competition, or they can also register to have a booth at tomorrow.
To get a booth and to do the competition.
To do the competition,
for the grilling.
yes, for the grilling.
And you still have time to do that right now.
Yes.
So you're not too late. You could hear, get the number, and get registered, because this thing sound like it can be grand. And I the plan to go try get some good, but I want to get from the winner. How we know the winner?
Okay.
After the competition.
No. In the grilling competition, we are doing the grilling one by one. So, for example, beef will happen, pork will happen, lamb will happen. The champion will be judged. Oh, and by the way, it's not just any judge. We have always had 3 to 4 professional chefs in Belize at some of the biggest resorts in Belize in the south.
Wow.
They are the ones that come on an annual basis. They put the rules together and everything. They are in charge of the whole grilling competition. And so when you come, you will know what that is, or when you register, you will know what that is, and that's it. All you need to do as a griller is come with your seasoning, your grill,
and your $100
and your $100 and your charcoal. That's it. The meat will be provided. And
you can't go wrong at all.
What we know, the meat, every category, the meat is exactly the same weight, the same cut. So everybody start off the same way. So it's up to you. It's your skill.
So we're talking about the cattle industry that we do have, and we're still exporting. Do we have that as well in lamb and pork?
The export is primarily in beef, but we do have some export in terms of pork, particularly to Guatemala. And I know there are processors currently working to look at market for lamb and beef cuts in the Caribbean.
Because I know Central Farm has a lamb project that they're doing, right? Sheep and goat.
Yes, sheep and goat project.
But that is expanding throughout the country, because we want to see a more vibrant lamb.
Exactly. And the Ministry of Agriculture is doing an excellent job on that. They now are in full control of that. And so people who want to invest in sheep rearing and goat rearing, they can certainly contact the Ministry of Agriculture because they are the one doing all the breeding of breeding animals in the country, and those are available for everybody.
So if somebody want to get boots and stuff, they would contact you? Or?
For the boots, yes, contact me. For the boots, we have spaces available, the 10 by 10 for $50 and the 10 by 20 for $100. And for the grilling competition, it's $100 per category, and they can call or message through WhatsApp to 672-5275.
What time, because me, I get hungry by 12 o'clock. I eat from 12 to 12. So will I be able to come out there at 12 o'clock or before 12, or what time I could actually get out there and just get some other barbecue? Because I know the competition is going on, this is one thing, but then of course you want to go there and just buy barbecue as well, right? Grilled meat.
All the booths that are out there in terms of cooking, and majority of the booths are cooking, right? At the Belize Beef Fest, it's strictly beef, pork, and lamb. So every booth that is out there is doing something with beef, pork, or lamb. Even your drinks might have something in
so you know what, say no foul out there?
No, you're not say foul out there.
So you don't care no foul, you know allow the cow, sheep, or hog. Right?
And yes, and that start from 7:30. People are bubbling.
Because some people that like Rolling Creek people that are Rolling Creek. We don't eat lamb that Rolling Creek, you know.
You could come out there to find the best cut. You could find ribeye, you could find medium rare, whatever. It's all out there. Your sausages and all that, everything is out there. And so you want to taste good beef, good pork, good lamb, come to the Belize Beef Fest. That's where
and that will be at the National Culture and Trade Show and at the Ken Smith Arena. Mr. Matut, you the man we're supposed to on the other day in the arena. Right. What and so you got one time where people have to register, how many kids one could register, how many for the adults, and so give us a little bit on the time for that.
Right. Registration start from 9 a.m. in the morning for the kids, because the rodeo start 10 o'clock sharp, and as much kids come and partake, we'll facilitate them.
And you said that they will be doing different shows as well, not just barrel racing, but they will be doing like learning a foundation in bull riding.
Right. As a matter of fact, my son Louis Matut, he was back-to-back champion in the kids rodeo. Right. As a matter of fact, not only in the calf riding, but all around cowboy. You know, in roping, in barrel race, arena race, different event. He was the all around cowboy.
He had Ali paint house. He still bring out?
No. He have one he call whiskey.
Man, no, they're not Tennessee whiskey though, because Tennessee whiskey is out there already. Tennessee whiskey, I think that's the Vic. Yes. And then you have the adult rodeo as well. What time you start? Is there space still for registration for that? Because we know the bull riding categories then could get full up real fast. But you were mentioning something that I think is interesting and important that we note, that we have some of the senior bull riders out there. We don't just have anybody where Johnny come lately. We give preference to the more senior riders, which I think, in my opinion, that makes a lot of sense.
As a matter of fact, what we noticed in the past, we have a lot of guys have never been on a bull before, and they want to go there and ride, and they expose themselves to danger, to injuries.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, because bull riding is a dangerous sport. It is a dangerous sport.
I agree. And like we were talking a little bit briefly off camera, that if you grew up doing that thing, I personally I discourage my kids from riding bull. It may look like something easy, but 8 seconds on that beast,
eternity.
You get some very, very serious injuries.
Right.
And I said that if you ride motorcycle and if you ride bull, it's not if you fall, it's when you fall and how bad you're hurt. So don't just go on a bull. If you are just one mediocre rider, you ride one little horse here and there in our saddle. When you sit down Palm Bull, it's a different ball game. It's a completely different world. And so I agree with that. And I think we should keep it like that, that people go through, like you guys are doing right now. Right. Foundation, you start from kids.
We're building a foundation.
Like your son and a couple others came up doing that. We watched these kids come up. And I could watch them from a very young age. And I go, that kid will be a champion bull rider yet. Right. And we talk about you know, Sean Armstrong, Denzel,
Wagner,
Denzel Wagner,
Joel Neal,
these people, Giovanni Cruz, you know, Louis Matute. He better than you.
Well, I believe that that is all father wish, that their son become a better person than him.
Right. That's what I say.
Then you accomplish something in life.
Absolutely. My son is a much better horseman than myself by far. By far. He was a better footballer than me by far. And for me, I throw up my hand, bro. That's what success is all about in my opinion. So you have done a good job in bringing out your kids. And so we're hoping to see a lot of rodeo action out there. And I don't know if you have any number to give for people to get registered and so forth. Is that still?
Yes, registration still open. A lot of the cowboys reaching out to the rodeo committee. They're reaching out to Miss Dora, and she's already doing registration.
Okay, and so she have a number, or you don't have a number?
Yes, she have a number. I don't remember it right off.
Okay, well, but so because I know you normally show up the 10 minutes or 5 minutes before rodeo start.
Yes, and we will still be doing that.
And really, the truth is that it's not the best way
to do it.
It's better if you register before, so that you get your names in the proper order, everything, because sometimes you get confusion when people, they rush that they try to register. This rodeo about to start, and then they look to get registered in.
Right. As a matter of fact, from the gates open, we'll be registering people for the kids and the adult.
So the earlier you get there, if you're planning on participating, get there early and go straight, go get registered. And there's a number and a cutoff also for the especially bull riding.
Yes.
How much people you have that?
Well, we will be having 10 rides. Only 10 rides.
Only 10 bull rides.
Yes, but I promise you will get a good show, because this is like the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, very good.
Well, certainly people need to know what it's going to cost them to get into the show.
That's right.
The Belize Beef Fest, what we are doing, we really want people to come out. We want people to understand what this industry is all about. And we know the show is not for BLPA to make money. The show is for the populace to understand what the industry is and support the industry, support those who are there. So what we do, entrance fee for adults is just $5, right?
Oh wow, that's
entrance fee for kids is $3, right? And then you will end up for the rodeo. You if you want to go into the rodeo, you will pay the price for the rodeo, no? Because the guys have to be paid and all that stuff. So that's where that money comes. You come for that entertainment, you are going to pay for that entertainment. And that entertainment is $15, right? $15 adult and $8 for kids, right? So that will enable all these guys to do. But importantly right now, you see I have a blue ticket and I have green ticket. These are giveaways, and I hope your audience was listening, because Mr. Matute will be asking a few questions, and whosoever win, they will be able to come and pick up their ticket.
Could I answer?
Right? The blue one is the adult.
The green one is for the kids.
And the green one is for the kids.
So when you get in, you will have to have one of these. Or if you're in there, so at the gate, you get one of these. Blue adults,
the green kids.
Green kids, and this is supposed to be attached to your
arm.
Your wrist, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't have one of there, they could get kicked out.
Yes.
Or they could get thrown out.
And another thing, vehicles
Yes.
comes in for free, so you don't have to worry about that. Bring your vehicle.
Your vehicle come in for free?
Just bring your vehicle.
Oh,
full.
wow.
Just the vehicle come in free.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you.
but the people have to pay.
You have to pay.
Yeah. But that's not bad.
Right.
Because in most cases you have to pay for your vehicle parking as well, right? So that's not bad.
We have enough space to park.
And then you have to go into the
Everybody
bleachers to watch the rodeo, right?
Yes.
And you have to pay to get in at the bleachers.
That's right.
And that fee is what, $5?
No. That fee is $15.
$15 in the bleachers, and just the entry into the arena, in the, what do you call it? The park.
15 and 8.
15 and
entry
8.
into the grounds
Into the
for
grounds.
everything
Yes.
is $5 and $3.
$5 and $3. So you could pay that, man. Pay that or nothing, right? And they go have some fun.
I know you get 2 shows for the price of 1.
Yeah.
2 shows for the price of 1.
Yes. And then you say you have some question.
We have question. Even you could ask a question related to what we are discussing. And
well, one of the one way, but I'm want to ask now, what are the price for the bull riding? Bull riding are very, very expensive. Like we said, we just said that, right? If you ride a bull and you get your foot broke, which we know that happened. In the case of the champion, this year champion, he have an eye, he lost an eye.
Right, in rodeo up in Orange Rock.
If you got that kind of injury, you have to go to the hospital. And he never even, I don't remember if he may even win that one. I don't think he may win that one.
He did win it.
So you have one, you have to go to the hospital, you have to pay money.
Right.
So is there the price for that is because we do it because we love the sport. I used to do it because I love the sport.
Yes.
I mean, I win one championship and I get $75 and one buckle. It was a decent buckle, but that one of the championship I won. But that it was that low, but because I used to just like it, I do it for the sport, for the fun, man. But we understand that the things change same way too, right?
Right.
Is there a fairly decent price?
Yes, there is a fairly decent price. I can't remember it right off, but I will get it to you.
Okay. Because
Before
again,
the day is done.
it's a brave sport.
Yes.
You and I know about it. You and I know the dangers and everything, right?
Right.
So we are, in my opinion, we go for as high a first prize as possible for a rider because it is a risk.
It is.
I guarantee you, it is risky and you could get hurt. But in a case, like I said, the champion, the reigning champ right now, he lost one eye. The crazy thing is that he still keep riding. He still keep, and then he won his championship with one eye missing, you see?
That's what it is, Mr. Santi. It's a hobby and you partake voluntarily. No? Nobody force you to come there. And so, and everybody know the rules of the game before you sign up. So it will be up to the guys who go there and want to ride. No? So unfortunately, Belize, we don't, it's not a professional stuff where they are paying you year round or anything.
With nothing, it's unfortunate
we are not there yet.
No sport hardly.
But with the Beef Fest, this is the long-term goal. We are hoping that the BLPA Beef and Rodeo Fest will become a stay where we will be able to start inviting people from outside, that this thing become a big tourism attraction, and where the champion of the champions, like he's saying, are coming to the Belize Beef Fest Rodeo. That in the end of all the rodeos that are happening, we are hoping that this, if you note, we are always at the back because we want the champion of the champions.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully we can make this thing bigger to the point that we can start putting bigger finance for prizes.
Make it get bigger.
But it's a stage of growth.
We look at that. That's pretty. If you see that, we say this is not a look at that bull perform.
Yep.
We say it's not a professional thing. Listen, while we want to say, okay, is that amateur riding? You look at the performance of that bull and you tell me if that look
That's right.
Armature. That looks pretty out there for me.
It's very much
and the riders sitting down as well, right? And we have some riders that go out there and sits. I'm telling you, to sit on that bull, if you do 5 or 6 seconds out there, man, you deserve that salute and with the performance. Let me ask a very quick question here. We almost out of time here. We're about, but then kind of cut what we have and then beef. Is there a certain kind of meat we have? What kind of beef with the butcher? Are we just the butcher Brahman or because we have, I think, different kind of.
We have different species of animal. We have the cebus are basically the backbone of everything, no? Which is the Brahman and the Nellore.
Angus, how Angus is?
But we do have Angus, a few, but we have the combination Brangus, and there are a few doing Nelangus now. And what the Angus does is bring in a little more marbling into the meat to allow it to be more tender, etc. That's why we are able to do some of these things. That's why many of the resorts or restaurants trying to get meat, for example, from country meat, from Rainland meat, from Running W, because some of these meats, there are two categories of meat in most of these processors' place. There is the high-end meat that you notice when you ask the price.
Yes.
You want to know why the price is there, right?
But it's not just in Belize, you know.
Exactly,
it's
everywhere.
In the US, it's expensive. In Guatemala,
but believe me, the difference in taste, the difference in softness, quality is there.
Yeah.
Right? And more important than anything, what Belize have is grass-fed beef.
That's right.
Right? And so flavor, the flavor of the meats in Belize is really good. A lot of people like saying that beef in Belize is tough. The beef isn't tough, you know. It's Belizean who don't know how to cook it.
That's right.
The beef.
Absolutely.
And so this is another challenge that we have in the country. Just like we had this challenge with sheep and goat and lamb cook until the Taiwanese start training people how to cook it.
That's right.
And then you see this industry start.
Yes.
Right? And it's the same thing we need to start do with beef. Yes, we are exporting, but as the local consumption increase, because that's increasing year after year after year.
Sure.
When you go to most of our restaurants in Belize, it's Belize beef that you are eating, really.
Yeah.
And you notice sometimes, why is it more tender there compared to when you take it at home? Some of us, it's because they are cooking the beef properly. That's really the issue. It's the same beef you are getting.
We need to get one little bit of lessons, and maybe we could get one chef. They start to tell me how we could get the best grill
and guess what part you could come to learn to start looking at that.
Right?
Exactly.
Tomorrow Beef Fest is in Belmont Pond and right here with National Agriculture and Trade Show. Can you give us your closing here, what we need to do and what we need to expect for tomorrow, so to speak, and because you're the behind the scenes, you keep the other things.
Yes, we want to invite everyone to come and have fun. It's gonna be a day full of fun, family-friendly day. We have different booths. We have people all the way from Shipyard. We have Northern Dairy Farms coming all the way from Shipyard. You can go and buy your fresh cheese there. We also have country meats coming with packaged meat that you can get there. And they will also be giving samples. And we have all different kind of booths with food. We have from cold food soup to steaks to tacos to rice and beans with your stew, beef and pork, everything, all kind of things for you to come and eat.
And you gotta be there. You gotta be there.
Yes.
Wow. We have some. Do we have some giveaway or something? Solely prize or what?
Yeah.
Are we giving away some of this?
Yes, we are giving away three adult ticket and 3 kid ticket today.
Answer the question.
Just answer a few questions, and we'll be able to do that.
Let's do that right now. What's the question?
We'll start with Mr. Matut. Maybe Mr. Matut could give one question based on what things that he have said.
And don't worry, 1 ticket each or all 3?
No. We have three. How much time we got?
Few minutes.
Few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. We'll give away an adult and a kid ticket for each.
Each one. All right.
Each
so we have 3 questions.
3 questions.
Let's go.
Right. Somebody could just mention one of the bull rider name.
Call in what bull rider name, what the champion bull rider name or that were mentioned. And you call in and give the bull rider name that were mentioned, you get a ticket. Whether a child or an adult.
You get an adult and a child.
You get an adult and a child. There you go. Call quickly. One adult and one child ticket for tomorrow, Beef Fest, Belmont Pond National Culture Trade Show. And you could go and see the rodeo as well at the Ken Smith Arena. You'll get 2 tickets, adult and a child. One of the riders that will be participating, the name of one of the riders that will be participating. We have another question that we could give meanwhile. That one they come in, somebody could get, if you miss one, they say, oh, Miss Harry, you catch a shot.
Okay, I have the second question. Name the champion of the beef competition for last year.
Whoa! Then that is some good question. The champion for the grilling competition last year.
For the beef category.
The beef category. And who are one of the riders that will be participating for tomorrow rodeo? Who we expect?
And the next question is, name the 3 category.
Yes.
That you of the grilling competitions that will be there tomorrow.
Somebody call quickly because you have 2 tickets for each question. One child and one adult. First question, one of the riders participating in the bull riding. Second question, who is the last year champion for the grilling competition? Third question, what are the kind of, what do you call it? The 3 categories of grilling. What's the 3 category?
That will be taking place tomorrow.
And then you'll get a ticket. Somebody is listening. But you don't have the number? 822-2031 is the number. 822-2031. And somebody said, man, I didn't wait a PG. So you got my number? All right, call. Call, good morning.
Good morning. I think one for the farmer beef category. Grilling competition last year. The champion was Mr. John Dick.
That's
correct. Correct.
We need another one. Somebody else.
And then we need somebody else. You could give me your name, please?
Alicia Matut.
Who?
Alicia Matut.
Alicia Matut.
Okay.
So you get what? You get the 2 tickets, one adult and one child. All right, we need the next caller. Forgive.
They can pick up the ticket at, at BLPA office.
Yes.
At BLPA office today.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, next caller. Next caller. What are the 3 categories for the grilling competition? And name one of the riders that we are expecting to participate that we called this morning. We gotta be quick, guys. We're out of time right here. We run a little thin on time this morning, so somebody, while you're thinking, we have what are the 3 categories for the grilling competition, and name one of the riders participating tomorrow that we had talked about. All right. So meanwhile, we wait for the call. If we got another caller, we'll give you your last closing because we're running out of time here.
Right. Tomorrow we will be having participants from Blue Creek Shipyard. We will have from PG, Belize District, and also the Cayo District. So, guys, if you have one horse, come. If you don't have a horse and you have a mule, bring it out. Or even one donkey, bring it out. We'll put you in something.
And if you know you have a donkey, still come out.
It still come.
Could buy something, buy some barbecue.
Okay, if you want to participate in the grilling competition, we still have space, so just call 672-5275 to register.
All right, say that number one more time.
672-5275.
Very easy number. 672-5275. You could call and you could still get registered for your grilling. And then, of course, Mr. Matut says you could go early for the registration for the rodeo. Mr. Usher.
Well, we just want to give thanks to the livestock industry, to particularly the farmers who have been toiling and working all year, and we want to celebrate with them tomorrow. And one important part of that celebration is our special guest speaker who will be there tomorrow, Dr. Henry Anderson from the DFC. As you know, for our industry to expand, we need cash.
That's right.
We need
cash
money.
Flow.
And in the end, our membership need to understand what it takes from the development institution, financial institution, what it takes, and we want the head honcho to come out and let them know,
absolutely,
you know, how all of this will work in their favor.
Yeah, let's get a caller. We got a caller on the line. Quickly, caller.
Hello, the credit not done.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling, inquiring the bull riding, the question for the bull riding.
Name of a rider. The name of a rider participating. Some of the riders mentioned this morning.
Joel Neal.
Joel Neal, that's right. Your name?
Shane Parham.
Shane Parham. Okay, Shane, you could pick these tickets up. You got a kid and an adult ticket. You could pick them up at the BLPA office right here close to Belmont Point. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Have a good morning.
Okay, have a good one. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and so Dr. Henry Anderson will be the guest speaker. So be out there for that you will be able to understand what that is. 9 o'clock, the official opening ceremony starts. So between 9 and 10, the guest speaker will be speaking along with other activities in terms of opening the whole fair, and the competition starts thereafter.
Thank you very much, sir. We thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're out of time. I am running my time up. My boss will get me in trouble. But we're glad for all the people that tune in this morning, listeners and viewers, and thanks to our technicians on duty, Mr. Amari Jones and Mr. Kyle Gladden. These guys keeps us continually on the air and broadcasting live here from PlusTV and Rise and Shine. So we hope you have a very blessed weekend, and show up at the National Agriculture and Trade Show tomorrow at experience the grilling competition and the rodeo and all the good fun that's going to be there. God bless you. You have a blessed weekend. We're out of here.
Sweet Belize, land of the sand and sea, land of the coconut tree. I love me Sweet Belize. Sweet Belize, land of the islands and keys, land of the barrier reef. I love me Sweet Belize. If I ever had to leave